Dmitry Bivol has released details about Archer Beterbiev, with him being long rivals with him from the time they've been on the national team. He said they really haven't had much close communication over the years. He's known him for a while, from him being on the Russian national team. Thinks that he's just a guy, who's basically goes about his business and gets things done. They don't really have really any type of relationship. I don't think Dmitry Bivol, from what he sounds, he says he really doesn't look for any kind of relationship with Bivol. He knows what type of guy he is. Um, he knows him from being a leader on the Russian team, the national team, but he doesn't feel like he's gonna follow behind him or trying to be friends with him. And it feels like they had some talks over the years where it's like, I don't know, some back and forth, or maybe some rough kind of coaching up or something like that. You know how leaders are on teams sometimes. Sounds like he been trying to, sounds like Beterbiev been moving with an edge over the years, especially when he was running the team. And with Bivol saying him being the oldest, he definitely gave him respect, but he ain't looking to be his friend or nothing like that. He said they basically rivals, and he'll just keep it at that. Keep it at that right now. With those kind of details, this is gonna lead up to a big fight, because I think over the years, a lot of people really haven't known much about their background and things they've done. But with Bivol saying that they've really never been friends at all, and it sounds like they had back and forth and close to have some fights already. They probably had some fights in behind the scenes already, from what he's saying. Uh, this is definitely gonna be a nice build up. I'm gonna touch over this more over the months, but I'm gonna try to get more details on this. But I didn't know that those guys were crossing paths that much over the years, because they have a age difference. But a lot of times when it comes to national teams and things like that, all the ages definitely aren't gonna be close or even. It's gonna be kind of a mixture. But that's definitely surprising to me that he would say that about him. But from what I seen at the face off, I feel like Beterbiev kind of had a little smirk on his face, like um, kind of like a big brother smirking at a little brother, kind of that smirk. Because usually I don't see him smiling. You know what I'm saying? If he does smile, it wasn't the way he was smiling. It was kind of like I don't know. It was kind of like a smile, like he the boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know who you are. I know how you is. But Bivol was kind of looking like serious. That was a serious face off if you go back and look at it. Cause I was thinking about it. I was like, they're doing that there, but do they know each other? Like, and then for Beterbiev to act like he been wanting to fight. He's like, man, I've been wanting to fight, man. I'm waiting on him. You know what I'm saying? From what I'm saying, from what I'm seeing right now, this is definitely gonna be a high competitive fight. This might be fight of the year. I definitely think it's gonna be fight of the year. It's been a long build up with Archer Beterbiev and Dmitry Bivol. They've been trying to put this fight together for a long time. You could tell during the face off, it's like when he's looking at Dmitry Bivol, he kind of has a smirk on his face, kind of looking like, well, he already said that after the face off that, I've been waiting on this fight. I've been waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting on you to put the paperwork together. You try to make it seem like I wasn't waiting on you, but I've been waiting for a long time. And Dmitry Bivol said he had no problem. He always wanted this fight. He's never ran away from it. He's accepted the fight. He's accepted the fight, and that's what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely lining it up next. He knows what he wants. He doesn't want to do the Canelo fight. He feel like that's passed already. But him and Arthur Beterbiev, they got a background, you know what I'm saying, with him being a leader and having to talk to guys certain ways and direct guys certain ways. It just a lot of guys you can't talk to a certain way, especially when it comes to guys like Dmitry Bivol. He showed them respect. He says, you know, they talked over the years and definitely been guys who can be cool, but you could tell in the face off that Dmitry Bivol is like, I don't deal with this kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? The way he moves and the way he goes about things. He's not someone that they've had good conversations together. You know what I'm saying? They've definitely went back and forth and probably had behind the scenes fights and different things like that. I definitely feel like Beterbiev put him in spots where he was just trying to be a tough leader. You know what I'm saying? But Bivol, he basically broke it down though. You know what I'm saying? Saying Beterbiev was the oldest. You know what I'm saying? As you could tell, like in the face off with the smirk and the whole Bivol with the straight face. Um, you could tell how their relationship is. You could tell how it goes, especially from when he broke it down. It's kind of like a big brother, little brother kind of situation, but it's almost in a situation where Bivol doesn't like how Beterbiev carries himself, especially when it comes to him. And I don't know if it's kind of like was bullying tactics or just little slick words or some kind of sparring going on, as I can probably imagine. But it's definitely a lot of things that build history. It's gonna be a huge fight. It's gonna be definitely fight of the year. Um, in this situation now, we got to figure out what's the whole history behind this. You know what I'm saying? I know it's definitely more things that's went on between the two guys. Uh, they've had situations now where they've kind of went back and forth and had words. But Bivol now, to me, it would be out of character, but he's probably always like this. But I'm saying, like, he's definitely talking back and forth with Beterbiev. He doesn't like the way he's kind of going about things, especially from when they was on the national team. But you know, you run across guys like that that's on national teams. They're kind of arrogant, don't lose, very talented, uh, never really faced kind of adversity. Kind of the oldest, so he's kind of got an edge on you as far as everything. But Bivol's in a situation now where he wants to prove himself. You know what I'm saying? He's probably been thinking about this fight a lot longer than Beterbiev probably has been thinking about the fight. He probably didn't think Bivol wouldn't get this far, but who knows? He might say something different later on. But from what I'm seeing, that's how Bivol feels. You know what I'm saying? Like he probably didn't. I feel like Bivol was probably thinking about the fight longer than Beterbiev was, because you know Beterbiev, he was always the favorite. Bivol was probably in the underdog situation. Well, he always has, because Bivol's name wasn't mentioned as much as his until the Canelo fight recently. So he's definitely been in that situation. But this is going to be a huge fight. I didn't know they had history like this. He said we're not friends. We're rivals. We won't never even talk. And then when we do talk, it's like, it's kind of some back and forth. Or, you know what I'm saying? Get heated a little bit. That's a crazy situation between those guys. I didn't know that. That's going to make for a huge fight. We might feel like they might get out of character during a press conference or anything, but it's gonna be a situation where they gonna make each other better. This gonna be a something where I don't know, guys gonna have to dig deep. People gonna see how good Bivol is though when that fight happens. I feel like a lot of people think he doesn't have an edge and he doesn't do enough. I don't believe that though. I feel like he does a lot more than people give him credit for, especially lately. You know what I'm saying? The competition he's been fighting, very high competition. Uh, I feel like Beterbiev though, he's not gonna feel like he's in a situation where Bivol's the guy that he needs to worry about right now. He knows that that's the fight that he's been waiting on. If he's been waiting on it, he feels like he's competition, but he's not afraid as far as trying to meet him in the ring. I don't think either one of them are. It's definitely gonna happen. But for him to say we're not friends, and you know what I'm saying, and basically for them to have beef and history over the years, that shows a lot to me. I feel like in that situation now, those guys gonna have a lot to prove. I wonder if things have happened between them two. We might find out over the next couple of months. If we had a situation where Bivol got in his face. I mean, Beterbiev got in Bivol's face as far as talking about leadership and um, the team needing to be better, and the practicing habits, and showing up in tournaments and different things like that, and performances and bad habits. So it could be all kind of different things that came up in between those two. But he definitely carries himself like, you know, when you go to these certain tournaments and different things like that, you got the guy on certain teams that he's the leader of the team. And sometimes if you're in the sport, you know what I'm saying, you're not supposed to know the difference between who's the leader and who's not. But some guys, they want a macho man sometimes. And that's what Bivol feels like. You know what I'm saying? He tried to be a macho man a little bit too much as a leader. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the attitude, the whole thing behind it. So he felt like that definitely was a way to go with him. And he don't care if they ever friends, but he's definitely feel like he want to be respected. He gonna earn his respect in the ring too. That's huge though. It's gonna be a huge fight though. I feel like Beterbiev gonna be ready though. This Cullen Smith fight. Then Bivol just had the Lyndon Arthur fight. The fight's looking to be in June from this point, but I'll have more details on that later on though. That's all I got though. Like and subscribe.